Hey guys, welcome back to Scotty's Backyard Barbecue. Today, in Scotty's Backyard Barbecue, we are going to ruin a brisket. Well, we're going to try to ruin it. We're not going to cook it like you're supposed to. And we're going to see how it turns out. I will do this to show you what to do and what not to do. It might turn out good, might turn out bad. Alright? But I'll do it so you don't have to do it. Alright? I'll take you down. I'll show you what you got. Alright guys, we have a frozen brisket, folks. Solid as a rock. We're going to put this brisket in frozen. But first we got to try to get this plastic off of it. Alright, let's see what happens. So far it's coming off pretty good, folks. Frozen brisket, oh yeah. What I bought, well I didn't buy it, my daughter picked it up for me. It's a cheap old Walmart, plain old cheap Walmart brisket. Nothing fancy. Weighs in at very little over 11 pounds. And it was 45 bucks at Walmart. It's just a cheap old brisket, nothing fancy, not prime, not wagyu. So far it's coming off good. I was talking to the 805 barbecue junkie. And he was wanting to do a frozen brisket, but he was kind of afraid to do it and how to do it. So I thought I'd do it for him. You can learn. Alright, you see? Solid as a rock. Won't be no trimming. No trimming. No binder. But what we are going to do, we are going to hit the frozen brisket with some of this SPG. From Suckle Busters. I don't know if it stay on. And no binder. But we'll come back out later in a few hours and hit it again. We're gonna throw some of this salt on there. Alright guys. We're gonna throw a little Wisconsin 15 mesh black pepper on her. Texas has nothing over Wisconsin 15 mesh pepper. Yeah, folks. Alright, I was going to use my offset smoker, but it was too far under the snow. Then I was going to use the Masterbuilt 560, but the daughter didn't bring me home no charcoal. So we're going to throw this bad boy into the Pit Boss Lexington. Fat side down. Alright, I'll see you out at the grill, folks. Hi guys, let's see if we can ruin this brisket. We'll throw it in a little Pit Boss Lexington at 325 degrees of all temperatures. Alright, yeah, but we're having fun today. Putting it on in the middle of the day of all time. Ow, that's hot. Won't fit on that rack, folks. We'll put this rack on there, get it a little bit off the bottom. There we go, folks. Solid as a rock, folks. 325 degrees, froze solid brisket. Shutting the lid. Beautiful day here in Wisconsin, 30 degrees. Running apple pellets, like it matters. It doesn't really matter, but that's what I got in it. Alright, folks. Alright guys, in 4 hours, let's see what it looks like. First time I open this lid. Whoa, get a load of that beauty, guys. 4-hour frozen brisket. See the color in that bad boy? Woo-wee. Alright, not bad so far, guys. We're going to hit a little more of this Suckle Buster stuff. Four-hour frozen brisket, 300 degrees. Alright, we'll just let it roll. We'll check back in another 4 hours, folks. It's going to be a long night for this old man. Be right back, 4 hours. Alright guys, we are at about a 6-hour mark. Check that out at 6 hours. Wow. Look at that, folks. I'm trying to ruin this thing. It's not working. Beautiful. We'll check an internal temperature. About 157. 180 at the flats. 175 deep into the point. Alright, looking good, folks. We're not going to wrap it. We ain't going to do anything until it hits 205 to 210 internal. Alright. We'll come back at the 8-hour mark, which will be in another 2 hours. Alright. Then it'll be starting to get dark. We'll go from there. There they are, folks. Just about 8 hours, coming in around 7.5 hours. Darkness is upon us. Look at that, folks. That baby looking good. Trying to ruin this brisket, but it's gonna ruin me. Pit Boss Lexington for the win. Frozen brisket. Let's check the internal temperature, guys. 170. 190. 182. I do believe we're in the stall. We're just gonna ride her out, folks, uncovered. Alright. Little corner back here. Fat starting to render out good. Frozen brisket might be the win, or is it gonna be a fail? We won't know until it hits the magic number over 200. We'll be back, folks. Alright guys, there it is. Exactly the 8-hour mark. See where we're at for temperature. 200. 198. Feeling pretty tough though. It says 209, but it's tough as leather. That's frozen like butter. Tough. Yeah, tough. Tough. Feel like butter. Alright guys. It is 8 hours in on an 11-hour brisket at 300 degrees. Trying to ruin this brisket, but everything I'm doing is making it work better. What we're going to do is going to put this brisket to sleep all night. We're going to turn it all the way down to the smoke setting. Whoop. Do the smoke setting. Almost shut it off. Hope that hurt none. Smoke setting is about 180 degrees, 185. We'll let it roll all the way till morning. Alright, folks. I'll see you guys back outside here in the morning. Alright, guys. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. This thing's been on there for 14 hours. Looking good. Let's take a temperature reading. See where we're at. We're just cruising along. Yeah, that's nice. Nice crunchy bark on her, folks. Hey, it's safe to turn her back up now. Remember, we're trying to do everything we can to ruin this thing. Alright, see you in a few hours, folks. Alright guys, there it is. Frozen, cheap ass Walmart brisket. Tried everything I can do to ruin it. So far we got a nice crunchy bark. Wasn't expecting that. We're just gonna wrap it up. Hold it in the oven until daylight. Alright, then we're gonna put this in the oven. We'll be right back. Let's hold it in the oven for 5-6 hours, 8 hours. Go from there. Alright, be right back, folks. Alright guys, there it is. Been holding it in the oven all the rest of the night. The smell off this cheap old brisket is amazing. And hold it in the oven. And wrapped her. Alright, let me get it out of the wrapper. We'll be right back, folks. Alright guys, got it out of the wrapper. It's still plenty warm. I have no idea what temperature it is. Let's check it out. Just come out of the oven. Probing like butter. We're at 180 degrees. 192 in the flat. Probe like butter. Now we're gonna let it sit here uncovered for 1 hour. Let the temperature go down to about 140. We'll be right back, folks. Alright guys, down here on the table, it's been resting, down to about 160 degrees. So let's recap what we did yesterday afternoon. We put this on at about 11 o'clock on froze solid. A little bit of spice that wouldn't stay on. Untrimmed, cheap Walmart brisket. Put it in the little Pit Boss Lexington, 300 degrees. Checked it every 4 hours or so. Unwrapped. All the way up to, I can't remember. I don't know what time it was. It was just after dark. 7, 8 o'clock Wisconsin time. Shut her down for the night on the smoke setting. Let her run till 2 o'clock in the morning. Going out, kicked it back up to 300 degrees for about another 4 hours. So it got up to about 200 internal temperature. Took it out, brought it inside, wrapped it up, placed it in the oven at 170 degrees for another couple, 3-4 hours. Brought it out, unwrapped it. Here we are, sitting on the table resting. Alright. I want to shout out to 805 Barbecue Junkie. He said he wanted to try a frozen brisket. And I said, alright, I'll try one too. So I'll leave a link to his channel and his frozen brisket experiment down below. So let's go down and cut this bad boy open and see what's going on inside this cheap Walmart brisket that I tried to ruin. Alright, let's see how good it is. Alright guys, there it is. Like that. You know, of all the excitement, I forgot to notice which way the grain was running. I don't think it really matters at this point, does it, folks? It's real thin on the end. Like I say, this is a cheap Walmart brisket. It's still got a decent bark though. Let's see what we look like inside, folks. Put it on frozen now, remember. Use an apple pellet. Gonna be slightly overcooked a little bit. Smells amazing though, folks. Oh yeah, I rubbed it down with the Hucklesuster's salt, pepper, garlic. That's all. And a little additional kosher salt and some Wisconsin 16 mesh black pepper. Alright, we're up to the burn in part. I know suspense is killing you, ain't it? Fatty part. Alright guys, that's enough. Let's take a piece right out of the middle here. Make sure it's cut all the way through. There we go. It's tender, that's for sure. A little warm, a little on the dry side, not bad. Nice and tender though. Got a nice little smoke ring from the Pit Boss. Wow. That's not bad, folks. That flat does have some moisture in it, folks. Right here where the, ooh, it is hot. Thought I'd let it cool off enough. It is juicy though, right when the flat and the point meet together. Let's get some of this fatty stuff out. Could have lasted a little longer. Wow. It is juicy. Still hot though, folks. Look at that juice though. Woo. Juice just dripping out of the cheap old brisket. That's tender there, folks. Wow. I tried to ruin this brisket. Put it on frozen. Cook it too high heat. Didn't wrap it. Didn't do anything. I did wrap it the rest, but look at all the juice, folks. Cheap old Walmart brisket, who would have thought? That bark, the bark's insane. We're not even trying to get a bark. Nice and tender. Not falling apart, but it is tender. Plenty of juice. Wow. Alright, folks. I'm going to try this yourself. But if you want to, go ahead and follow these recipes. But I tried to ruin this cheap brisket and it actually turned out pretty damn good. Yeah. Little bend test there. Yeah, not bad. Nice and tender. Look at all the fat. All the fat that was on the bottom has rendered off. There's already a little bit of fat left. I forgot to talk about the fat. Look at all that fat. We didn't even trim it. All that fat rendered right off. There's just very little fat right there, folks. I'd say about a 1/8 of an inch fat cap, all that's left at the bottom of that brisket. It just all rendered out. That's it. Just a thin layer of fat, folks. It rendered all off. And it left a beautiful, juicy brisket, folks. Look at that. Man, still hot though. Still juicy, still hot. Still tender. Look at all juice is coming off that thing. Alright, folks, I gotta go. Thanks for watching. Scotty's Barbecue. So we try to think outside the box.